So the very first conversation that we have with sellers that have said, like, I'm going to list my home, is about staging the house. Now, a lot of people don't understand what that means. They just think that means that the house has really good furniture in it, or some people think that means you empty the house out and you bring all new furniture in. So what does staging a house even mean? When you're staging a house, there's a big difference, and the very first thing that I always educate people on is there's a difference between a decorated house and a staged house. So like this house is decorated, which means there's a lot of stuff you see on those on all the bookshelves and all of that. You may want to have less things. You want to have less things in your house than a decorated house has, because the staging works specifically for the photographs, and how your home photographs matters more than almost anything else right now with the way that people shop for homes. They're not even going to step foot in your home unless that photograph pulls them into it. So it doesn't always have to be other people's furniture, but staging matters. So here are two images of the same exact living room. One, cozy, very specifically styled, and the owner would say decorated to their taste. But the reality is that this photograph isn't going to pull a buyer in to see the house. And so this is the same exact room, just staged. Bring in some different furniture from another room, paint, take down curtains, remove. That's still the same rug, and I promise it's the same house. You can't click back and forth right now. You're gonna think it's an entirely different room, but it's not. It is the same room. But that is just how much paint matters and how much the right kind of furniture matters. And it's why you're going to get more money, because you are automatically drawn to the second photograph so much more that then a buyer is going to come and see your house. So staged house, different than decorated. It doesn't mean that your house isn't awesome the way that it is, but what it does mean is we've got to remove some things so that the buyer can see themselves living there. And to do that, it's going to take often a fresh coat of paint. Buyer or sellers sometimes say, like, why can't the buyers just paint when they get here? Well, they won't get there unless you paint for them, is the reality. And often you're going to paint it neutral, and then they're going to come in and paint it orange or blue or whatever works for their style, and that's perfectly fine. But you need to create a photograph that draws a buyer into your house so that they've already fallen in love with it before they've even stepped foot in it, because then you're going to net the most money.